Welcome back, everybody, to episode 5 of season 4 on the NeoNetwork Skyblock server. So, in today's episode, we're going to start off by opening a July crate, just as always. If we look at my private vault 1, you can see that we actually have 5 July crates right here. So, it's really tempting for me just to open them all now, but I think I'm going to wait and just do one episode. So, we took advantage of the sale that's going on the store right now. I think it's 20%. It might be less than that. It might be more like 5 or 10%. But either way, I took advantage of the sale to get the crates now. And let's warp crates and open it up. Alright, here goes nothing. What I really want actually is the corrupted fishing rod skin. That's like the one thing I want super bad. No way. Look at that. I got it. That is wild. Yeah, here it is. Corrupted fishing skin. I'm not going to sell it, but right now I'm just looking to see if anybody is selling it, just so I know how much it's worth. But I bet I could sell that for like $1 billion or something like that. That's insane. I'm gonna redeem that. And let me equip that right now in skins. Looks like I actually got a ton of spawners too. I think I got the spawner G kit. Got an MC MMO booster. Doesn't really do a lot. Maybe I'll use it on mining or maybe farming, because I need to get herbalism 1000. And then I got some more money. Don't really need that. As you can see, I have plenty of money over here. 250 mil, which actually I'm going to go through how I made that soon. Firework helmet is good too. Oh, I thought that this was one of the exclusive skins, so maybe it's not. It's definitely a good one, but maybe it's not quite as cool as I thought. Oh, I think my other one actually looked cooler. I don't know which one's more rare. Let me see. That's kind of disappointing. I think the ancient one looks cooler, but this one's more rare, so I think I'm going to keep this one on just to flex a little bit. Ooh, gold-plated looks good because you have an ability with that. See, I thought that this one was like the butterfly skin, where it was super rare, and then I also thought that this would come with an ability, but you know what? No complaints. It's still a really cool skin. And it is the thing that I said I wanted the most out of it, so I guess my luck was pretty good. I'm gonna go back to my island. So I'm hoping by the time that this video is uploaded that I'm actually gonna have a new profile picture and YouTube banner. So if you want to go ahead and check that out, it should be up if all goes to plan by the time that this video is posted. It's gonna be a huge upgrade from the generic like Google image profile picture and banner that I had before. So fully customized and really excited about that. It's gonna look a lot better and a lot more professional. So now, time to address the elephant in the room. If you look at the side here, I have $250 million and over 3 million skycoins. So I'm sure that some of you guys are wondering how I have that. And basically what a lot of that is selling enchantments that I get. So I've been doing a good bit of fishing, and I've been getting treasure chests, and when I open those up, I've been getting a decent amount of enchantment books, also from the lucky block. We have ours leveled up quite a bit, because I think the rewards scale the more you break it. So I get a lot of advanced and extreme enchantment books from that. So then just selling some stuff like that, I got multi-kill 5, which sold for, I think like 80 mil or 75 mil, somewhere around there. So that's been getting me a lot of money. I have been leveling up my Slayer Blade by killing almost exclusively wither skeletons. So that's definitely been getting me a lot of money as well. You can see I'm up to 141,000 mob kills, looting level 5 now, which is really good. Have all those maxed out enchants on there for mob grinding, with the exception, of course, of Experience 5 instead of Experience 6. Also have a maxed out fishing rod now, so this is my personal fishing rod, and like I said, I've been getting a decent amount of enchantment books, hence my current balance, but I've also been using any enchantment books that I still need. So I was lucky enough to pull Multi-Fishing 5 and Trophy Catch 5 out of the books, so I went ahead and I threw those on my rod to max it out. So now I have my own personal fishing rod, which is different from these ones in here. This one I just store in my PV1, and the only fishing rod I'll really be using. Another super OP way of making money. I don't know how difficult it is to craft these, because somebody else on the island did before we lost a lot of members and everything, but these advanced fishing nets, I know I alluded to it in the last video, but they genuinely make so much money, probably about 15 to 20 mil every time I collect all, I think 50 of these or 30 of them, however many we have. So what I'm going to do now is actually, if we look in chat there, you can see I had Dragon Hunter 5 and sold it for 32 mil. So you can see that's how I'm making a ton of money, is really just selling enchants. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is collect all of these fish nets just so you can see how much money I make from them, and then I will be right back. Okay, I just finished collecting all of the fishing nets and selling everything, so this catch wasn't quite as good as normal. I think it was still about 10 million, if I'm not mistaken, so still pretty good, but I had a lot more trash in there than some previous times, but it can be kind of hit or miss. I know I had one time when it was closer to 20 mil from a lot of Emerald Guardians and stuff in there, and then another time that was more like 10 mil this time. So it's hit or miss, but still incredibly good money. Even when it's not a really good catch, it's still really good. So basically, we're just balling out on money, sky coins. We have a ton of stuff. So next, what I want to do is upgrade my servants. If we come over here, you can see I do have 4 servants, and currently all of them are max out efficiency and then level 5 on mobs. So they have so many sky coins. I think I'm going to try and, I don't know if I can max them all out, but at least upgrade them as much as I can. I don't really know how expensive that gets with sky coins. I also wanted to do it at a time when I'm recording, because I've had it glitch out in the past where I spend the sky coins and it doesn't actually upgrade, or the upgrade doesn't actually stay. So I just wanted to at least have the footage of that in case it didn't, because staff is really good about fixing any mistakes that happen on the server, but I just need some documentation to show that. So let's see how much it costs to max just one of these guys out. So currently at 5, sitting at 3.2 million. Wow, that costs a lot. That was like 1.5 million, almost 1.4 mil, just to max one out. That is crazy. Is that worth it to max them out and put them on mobs for Vexes? I think it is. I'm gonna max out another one, and just like that, I only have 400,000 sky coins. So I'm gonna do as much as I can on these ones, and that's it. So I guess what I need to do is grind more sky coins. I have enough money, so I could probably buy sky coins, but the price, or like the whole ratio, is getting pretty expensive now. I think it's like 100 or 14 million for 100,000 sky coins at a 1 to 140 ratio, which is quite expensive. So one thing we did sadly lose when people left is our deboss armor. You can see we don't have any defensive armor. It was fair. We had to give it away to the people who really put in the work towards it and were in deboss the most. So completely fair, but we do need to get armor back. And I kind of want to grind deboss now. The only problem is I don't think I'll be able to place, because right now the top 5 people on the leaderboard most of the time have full defensive armor, some of which have maxed out sets. So I do have a maxed out skeleton pet for bow damage, which I think has an impact against deboss, which would help. I don't think that would really keep up with the defensive sets. So I guess even with that being said about the deboss armor, I think what a lot of you guys like watching, especially those who are watching this higher island content, I think I'm still gonna go ahead and go and grind the deboss a little bit and see if I can place. I don't know if I'll be able to, but I think it's worth a try because I haven't been in there in a little bit now. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in there and see if we can pick up some boss pouches and most importantly fragments. Oh, you know what's funny? I just sold my Dragon Hunter 5 and I needed that for my bow. I thought I had a maxed out bow. That's so disappointing. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna take the loss on that, because I'm pretty sure I had mine as the cheapest on the auction house so it would sell. So let's take a look. Dragon Hunter 5. Okay, I lost like 7 mil because of that. I'll purchase that. Gonna go ahead and re-roll this book so we can start applying it to my bow. And then we can go grind deboss. Alright, we put Dragon Hunter 5 on the bow. We have Dragon Slayer 5 on my Slayer blade, so we're just gonna use that for now. And we have our potions ready to go, so I think we're gonna go ahead and go to the deboss arena. It's been a little while since I've been in here. Oh, there's a dragon up right now. Wow, this arena gets so loud when all that lightning comes down. So what Fate and I still haven't gotten around to doing, Fate is my other island member, for those of you who don't know. We have a ton of island value blocks placed, but we're no longer going for island top. So we want to mine all of it up and sell it, but it takes such a long time to actually mine all of that up. So I know that he was working on it, but then he accidentally cleared his inventory with his super pickaxe in his inventory, and he had a ton of good enchants on it, so it's okay. He has a ton of money and everything. He can buy that stuff back, but that set him back a little bit, and I honestly haven't had time to mine that up too much. So that's still on our bucket list. While I'm in the deboss arena, I think I'm going to throw a pet in the cage. I think I should do skeleton pet, but also summoner pet would be good now. I just don't know if I'll really have time to change it before the dragon spawns. Okay, just put the summoner pet in for now while I kill these endermen, and then I'll try and switch it out quick to the skeleton once the dragon's spawning. I feel like right now there's so many people in here that just not enough endermen are spawning for everybody to be killing one. But I know that calms down a lot later in the season. Alright, I just threw my skeleton pet in the cage because we currently have 15 out of 16 eyes placed. I'm going to hide all the players. And I'm going to drink my potion of strength now, I think. And here we go. Let's see if it's a good dragon. Ooh, defensive. That's what we really needed. It's just tough not having that armor that everybody else has. Well, maybe not everybody, but at least the people who are placing. We're doing pretty solid damage. I don't think it'll be enough for top 5, but it should get us some fragments at least. I don't know what the meta is for fighting the dragon. It just sends me back so far. Yeah, you're in place. How much damage do I have? Sure. That's tough. I got 6 fragments though, which isn't bad. Defensive fragments sell for a lot. Yeah, they sell for like 2.5 mil, so if I wanted to sell that, that would be a lot of money, but like I keep saying, I'm good on money for now, so I think I'm going to save that for when it's time to upgrade armor. I really want to get to 2,500 souls, so then I can go ahead and equip both summoner and skeleton pets at the same time, so I don't have to keep swapping them out. Oh, there's a lot of people here right now to place eyes. Another dragon's almost already spawned in. Just need one more eye to be placed. Oh, one spawning. Yeah, so I'm glad I tried that out. It looks like I'm not going to be able to place right now, at least with everybody in here. I know that the top people there have either maxed out D-boss armor or very close to it. So I think what I'm going to do is go back to my island, and what I'm going to do is something much lower stress, and that is fishing. Because right now, one of the things we need to work on is getting our deep sea mastery up to tier 5 to unlock lava fishing. That's still one of my long-term plans, so I really want to keep chipping away at it from time to time. But just about everything else is maxed besides vanilla fish mastery. But tier 5 there doesn't really help us because I'm never going to craft a pet bait, I don't think. Crafting baits is just really expensive, and especially with Bait Finder 3, it's just so much easier to get baits that way. Really, the last thing I need for fishing is tier 5, and we are past halfway there, but that was with a lot of help from other island members, so this is going to take a while to do this pretty much solo, or at least with just one other island member. Still a pet bait on there from the last time I was fishing, so I'm going to go ahead and use this first. Oh, and there's a pet egg. Gonna go use this up, and then I'll probably switch over to the dragon bait to try and get some good dragon fragments. I got a champion fragment before from that, which I didn't even know was possible. But since that is a possibility, I think I'm going to try and use up those, because those are worth a lot of money. Or I might save them, if I ever get champion armor someday. I'm really looking forward to unlocking lava fishing, because I haven't really seen anybody else doing it. I think only a few people probably have it unlocked on the server. So I think it's pretty rare, but I hear that it's really, really good for making money and everything. And I honestly kind of like fishing, just because you never quite know what you're going to get, as opposed to like using the Slayer Blade where you kind of know you're just going to kill mobs and it's going to keep auto-selling and leveling up. But with fishing, you might catch a treasure chest, you can use different kinds of baits, you might get more bait while fishing, so I don't really mind fishing. I think it's a fun way to grind. Alright, well, I'm going to keep fishing for a while, and then I will come back in a bit when I have a bunch of treasure chests and stuff to open. Alright, so I've been fishing for a little while now, and I have 25 treasure chests and 8 pet eggs, which is pretty good. I got the pet eggs from using pet bait. I also got some more dragon fragments, which I threw in here. I got quite a few colossal and then some explosive as well. Also, we're getting really close to 6,000 mastery points for deep sea fishing, which is pretty cool. Still a long ways to tier 5 to unlock lava, but it's definitely some good progress being made there. You'll also notice that my money went down quite a bit. I spent about 100 mil, but for only 100 mil, I got level 5 experienced dragon armor. So now when I'm grinding mobs to level up my Slayer Blade, I can get a lot more XP, which is pretty sweet. I mean, maybe that was a bad deal, but I'm pretty sure for level 5 dragon armor, it was like 30 mil a piece. I feel like that's kind of a steal, but maybe that's just me. I think first we're gonna stow away the shrimp bait, and now we're going to open up the 25 treasure chests and see what we get. Wow, we got a ridiculous amount of stuff from that. So pit note isn't too good. We have a few spawners. Gonna throw those away for the time being. We have a bunch of enchantment books and then 19 pet eggs. And also you can see on the side that we got quite a few sky coins, and we have a stupid amount of XP right now. I'll never use that much, so might try and sell it, but I've tried to sell it before, not that many people are buying. Maybe I was just charging too much, but we'll start off with the advanced enchantment books. The only somewhat decent books I just got from all of these were these three: Fatefinder 1, Miner's Dream 4, and Fury Barrage 2. They're not really worth that much. You can maybe get like a mil a piece, I bet, but probably not too much more than that. So I'll throw those up on the auction house, see what they're going for, and then I will be right back. Alright, I take that back. I just checked, and they're not really worth anything besides maybe Miner's Dream 4 I listed. Or no, not even. Besides Baitfinder 1. I listed Baitfinder 1 for only 800,000 because I saw some others up there for $1 million. So I threw on my Experience Dragon Armor since we have a chance to double XP when scrapping books, and I'm going to go ahead and scrap all of these. Okay, just finished scrapping everything. Now I'm going to open the Extreme Enchantment books. Wow, that's crazy. We've been having really good luck with the Extreme books. So if we check here, I have Soul Hunter 2, Soul Hunter 5, Pirate's Blessing 2, Trophy Catch 1, Soul Hunter 4, and Pirate's Blessing 1 were all the good ones. These ones aren't that great, so I'm going to scrap these three, and then I think I'm going to list all these other ones on the auction house to get some of my money back that I just spent on this set of armor. How are people selling Soul Hunter 6 for only 25 mil? I feel like that's super cheap. I definitely spent way more than that on mine. I guess Soul Hunter really isn't worth that much, so I'm just going to scrap these books. Maybe I'll sell Soul Hunter 5. Yeah, I think I can get like 8 mil out of Soul Hunter 5, so that one's worth it, but the other ones just weren't. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and open up all my pet eggs. Wow, that was not too great. Got a ton of skeleton and glow squid pets. So now I'm just going to go through and combine all the pets that I don't have maxed. Now I'm going to re-roll all of these pets that I do have maxed and I have extras of. See if we can get something better. Now that I re-rolled everything, I'm going to combine these. So now we have Summoner Pet up to level 3, Looting Pet up to level 4. That Looting Pet seems really OP for grinding mobs. So that's almost maxed out, which is really nice. I'm going to check in on my servants here. I've been collecting them pretty regularly, so yeah, they're not that full, but they do make a decent amount of money, at least the ones that are killing the Vexes. So that's pretty sweet. Alright, so I think I'm going to leave things off there. I think we made some good progress fishing. We opened up a whole bunch of treasure chests, and I will catch you guys in the next time. Please like and subscribe. Peace.